Hey, how y'all doing? It's your boy MB. I want to talk today about this little device right here. This is a detector of how much pressure is inside your cabin. It's a SP. It is a sound solution audio SPL meter. It's fairly accurate. I think it's plus point one or point one plus a negative either way, whatever the reading says. It's based on where you put it at. Some people put it in the kick on the driver's side. Some people put the kick on the passenger side. Some people put 6 inches above the windshield. Some put 9, 10. Depends on where you put it at, where the pressure reading is going to be. And that's going to change. The pressure that's being recorded is going to change no matter what the setup is in the vehicle. So you could take an enclosure, let's say a 2.8 enclosure in this vehicle, 2.5 cubes, and you could put this same enclosure inside, say, a trunk car setup, and you may be less in SPL or more in SPL, and then you wonder why I have the exact same thing that NB has. Well, the reason for this is because everybody's cabin is not the same. If you have the exact same truck and the same materials as far as leather interior, this, that, another, you should meter exactly how I meter. But even then, there could be differences. But let's say you're going from an SUV to, say, a hatchback car. It's going to be a significant difference because the interior of that hatchback car is nowhere near the size of this mega cab. This mega cab inside my cabin is I'm a medium size. No. I am a large SUV. I just don't have a third row because I have a bed back there. So a car setup, what someone might be able to do with smaller subs or larger subs inside their vehicle may differ from what I'm able to do inside this vehicle and yours as well. So should that be your goal, chasing the meter score? Does that quantify that their system is good or not good based on how does it meter? My my stand uh my mindset is simply this. What are your goals? Does it sound good to you? If it sounds good to you, then the goal has been met. If you're into competition, then you might want to get one of these. If you're just quantifying what a particular enclosure can do inside of a cabin, then you can get this as well. But this doesn't mean that you have the best setup in the world. I take eights and I can do 142, 141 dB at 30 hertz. I think as I talk about that so much that people are quantifying every other setup they see with eights based on what it does inside the cabin, not realizing that maybe that person has a smaller cabin or maybe that person has a larger cabin. All of those factors play. Even competition guys will tell you, man, you could change your meter score just by letting your visor up and down. All that stuff. Cracking the window, not cracking the window. Seat situated here or seat situated here. All those factors play a part in the meter score. So when I scroll through YouTube or Facebook and I see this thing, I just look at it as a quantification of what it does inside that cabin. That doesn't mean that sub is good or bad because it did that in that cabin. Nor does it mean that that sub is the best sub. I love the DD2508. I'm able to do amazing things with them inside my cabin. I'm able to sell that volume enclosure to others and see what they can score. Some score louder. Some score less. Some score less. Some don't even care. Man, it sounds good. So that's all that concerns me. So that's what I want you to understand with this meter score, with this little device right here. Don't waste your time if you're a sound quality live guy chasing this. This is not a quantification of how good a subwoofer is, or even a quantification of how good the box is. Because the same box that can meter such and such in my setup could meter less or possibly more, same box, or possibly more in a different application. So it's not even a quantification of how good the box builder is. I've seen something that amazed me, but now I realize it could be possible. It could be possible. Who knows? Peace. This is just a PSA from me to you. Later.